All right, welcome back, everyone, to Total Nonstop Impact Talk for Impact fans, right here on the YouTube and the Twitch, and wherever you folks get your podcast audio worldwide. Baby. All right. We got a full crew here on tonight. To my left, your right, we've got Alicia is back. How you doing, Lisa?
Good. How about you?
Good. Minus all the smoke in the air. Bill, how you doing?
Doing good, Japo. Doing good. It's been a busy week on this Thursday. A lot going on. So, but good to see the impact on tonight, and who knows, we might be able to talk a little bit more because now I'm through all the dark side of the ring.
Oh,
spoiler alert! No surprise. At pretty much everything we talked about, a little bit of the episode last week, the first two, and now I saw the third, and it was pretty much wasn't even a TNA episode. The third one, it was just the Jeff Jarrett story, which I always thought it would be. So it was just kind of in the background a little bit.
yeah.
But I'll still stick. The first one, pretty good. Just wasn't 100%. Like left some details out. The second one, total mess. One-sided. Karen Angle Jarrett story, pretty much. But the third one, good story about Jeff and his kind of redemption, and focuses a little, and that's why obviously the Hardys were involved, because you heard a lot from Jeff Hardy, because Sting all of a sudden existed, because he didn't exist in the first two episodes, just because of Victory Road. It was, but yeah, a lot of agendas on that. So take a little bit out of it, but if you're a TNA fan for years, you're probably not going to learn much. If you're a very casual, you might get a little things, but just with any of those, it's pushing a story from one side, and there's positives about it, but a lot of the early stuff you can take out of it, and then obviously that he was pushed out. That's not going to be argued. He was pushed out. The reasoning, that can always be debated, but so take it for what you will.
Yeah.
But TNA's been in the news.
Yeah, right. Yeah, a lot of different news up and down, left and right, and all that stuff. That's interesting. Angel Franco in the chat here saying, first time discovering you guys finally have a name to the man in the front row corner. There you go.
He's legendary.
Mr. Front Row. That's why we call him Front Row Bill. That's right. Mr. Bill. Not that Mr. Bill, but you know what I'm saying.
Bill. That's a reference.
Oh, no. But yeah. I still haven't seen the second or third episode. I've just kind of been busy with other stuff. I'm sure I'm going to watch it, and I'll give my 2 cents on it at some point. Whatever.
It's only free $99.
Yeah, there you go. And I know all 3 parts are on YouTube now, so that's probably where I'm going to catch it. Alicia, have you caught any of those? The Dark Side of the Ring TNA ones? No.
Nah, I don't cite the Lord of Me Witch. I was there when it was written.
There you go. There you go. Even better. There we go.
Not there, but like a lot of the shit is like well-known, documented shoot interview confirmation stuff. So it's just interesting.
Yeah, like I said, there's always, and this is going to sound negative, and I don't mean it to sound negative, but Dark Side of the Ring always has an agenda to their stories, or a science to their stories, you know, like a rise and fall, and a comeback or whatever. There's always something like that.
There's always something like that.
It's like acknowledged TNA just doesn't die, but that's about it.
Yeah,
Wasn't really said in
hard to
like
kill.
Overly pop. Yeah. So, but it's just one of those things where, like, and then I see someone reference there about Tony Khan, and that just will grind my gears because obviously that's where Jeff works now, so he had to get his 5 minutes of inane whatever he's doing. Somehow in the course of those 3 episodes, you hear more. I think Tony Khan talked more than Scott D'Amore.
Oh God.
Which is
like baffling.
Interesting perspective.
Interesting perspective for someone who wasn't there.
Well, he's there with Jeff now, so he's there to kind of like do
but
that.
But why? For what?
As
for what though?
Yeah, right. I mean, Tony Khan's
like
only
the whole thing is pretty much paint Dixie as a money mark, ending with the ultimate money mark.
Which aren't they all?
You're right.
Most of them.
Hate to say it. I mean, whether you're successful or not, you're a goddamn money mark. Like, you're in the business.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. He's only the biggest fan of them all, so why not?
Oh, God, can you imagine? I'm just going to say this. If I was that rich, suddenly an arena would randomly show up in Pennsylvania, and it would be for strictly independent wrestling. And it would be affordable for the promoters, consistent for the promoters. And, nobody knows. It's just there. Nice little concession stand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dollar dogs.
Dollar dogs. What was that? Some Little Caesars pizza, $2 a slice.
Oh,
I'd like to get a slush puppy machine in there as well.
There you go.
Oh, the slush.
Yeah. Just saying.
We don't do ices around here.
What's that? And all the death matches could wrestle there too, because they would have to clean up their mess. Wouldn't have to worry about a nightclub or a wedding venue.
Never know.
Oh man. So yeah. But yeah, by all means, give us your thoughts live or in the comments. Post show in the comments of all 3 parts. Did you dig them? Did you not dig them? Whatever. To each their own. I'll watch.
I'll just throw this out there. If it's me, and I'm TNA, I'm Anthem, I do my own documentary. I take Barbosa. I take Tompkins.
Oh.
I do my own retrospective of the company.
There you go.
Let's counter-program this thing. TNA Plus, baby. Speaking of J-Bone, I think you got some news.
I do. Speaking of programming. And we'll get to we'll get to the roster stuff in a minute. But I do want to bring this up, and this was even shared by local fave David Hero himself. Yes, we got to throw that in there. And I don't know why, but this is. You know what? Let's do a little share screen-a-rooney here. Why not? Well, let's just do a share screen-a-rooney. There we go. Okay. Courtesy of the old TNA Wrestling, breaking Ohio Valley Wrestling's Independent Rage event will air this Sunday live and for free on TNA Plus. Create an account for free and watch this Sunday here. And the link is in the Facebook post. So for those of you listening on audio, there you go. Go to the Facebook page. I'm sure they have
social media. It's on social media.
I'm sure it's all over. I'm sure it's on the old Twitter box too. So there you go. go sign up, get your free account. You don't have to pay $9.99 or whatever. You get an Ohio Valley Wrestling Independence Rage event for free. So let's see. Time here, Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. Let's see. That sounds like right when I'm getting off of work. That don't sound like a bad idea. So maybe I'll have to check that out. We'll see if I got any energy left after my Sunday shift, because that's usually the hardest shift of the week. But yeah. So yeah, great way to kind of kick off the old partnership there. And as David Hero shared on his Facebook, serious negotiations happening. So hey, here's my thought on that. What better way to get some fresh blood on your show than to get some new players on your programming straight from the old Ohio Valley Wrestling roster, like Cal Hero or any other, people. I'm just saying he had a pretty good first showing. But yeah. So yeah, let me know in the chat if you're excited about that. And Gary Rossetti in the chat says, I saw Casey Navarro is getting a documentary next week. Oh, where's this?
He's getting one of the Barbosa.
Oh, the Barbosa specials. Nice. The what is that called? Immersed?
Yes.
It must have to do with his comeback. That's a guess.
The big brain on the bone.
Hey, it's he said it. I didn't. I'm just kidding. But no, that's awesome. George Barbosa always does an amazing job with these. His production is excellent. If you've seen any of these dating back to the what was that? The Fight TV ones that they'd air up in Canada too. They were always specials up there, and then they'd air them on the YouTube channel or whatever. Mm-hmm. They'd air all over. But Jason in the chat. Any Sammy news, J-Bone? Oh, we're getting there. But yeah, definitely going to check that out next week. That'll be something that we will talk about, I'm sure. But yeah, keep an eye on your social medias, because I'm sure they will share the heck out of that once that Immersed goes live on YouTube, and or I'm sure on TNA Plus, because I'm pretty sure they're on there too. Who knows? Maybe TNA Plus premium people will get it first, like others.
Oh,
I know. All right.
Sam,
the former Impact star, wrestler, booker, whatever you want to call him.
Former champion.
That too. Sami Callihan. There is word out there that he has been backstage at AEW. Now, this is not meant to promote AEW by any means, but I'm sure there are people out there that are curious as to know what the former TNA Impact star is doing. But hey, look, more power to him. We could say all we want about Tony Khan. If Tony's willing to take him under his wing and let him write for him or help produce or whatever you want to call it backstage, hey, I'm happy for Sammy. The guy deserves it. It's what we all wanted him to do for TNA. And if someone else is going to beat him to the punch, then hey, so be it. Whether it's WWE, whether it's AEW or whoever, I'm happy for Sammy. Because he's a creative guy and he deserves to have his creativity shared out there. So, any thoughts, crew?
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Good for Sam. Yeah. Keep him busy. Hopefully leads to some things. And who knows? Like I said, I think we don't know all the details. Obviously how everything ended. But I know everyone's like, and hey, and I get it too, like, because I think Sammy does have a very creative mind for the business. I just think it might not be as clear because obviously Sammy retired. I do not know this, but was he under a talent contract that whole time he was working backstage? And the issue was he was no longer under a talent contract. That wouldn't shock me if that has something to do with it. Because probably as a producer, you're not making an on-air talent salary.
Right.
So I think that could have been an issue. Unless you were one of the heads of production. So that I think there might be parts of that may not have allowed it. But yeah, if he wants to obviously stick with production and depending on what he wants to do, obviously revolve for a long term. But no, I think we're all big fans of Sammy here. So wish him the best. Obviously his former tag mate over there pretty much is the Hulk Hogan. Whenever they do that documentary, Mr. Moxley, there will be a scene of Tony Khan dragging on Moxley's legs. You must be our champion again. Nobody else can carry a storyline.
Man. Hey, and if there's a way to get the what the hell was their tag team called?
Oh, you come on, J-Bone. You can do it.
Oh, the scissor something.
Switchblade Symphony.
Switchblade, yeah. Yeah, man, if there's any way to put those two together in the ring.
Conspiracy.
Switchblade.
Conspiracy. Yeah, well.
Close.
I got it mixed.
The Switchblade part you had to get.
You know what it is? Sammy has a theme song that's by Muse, and that's what I got it mixed up with.
Muse.
Oh,
I've seen Muse in concert. Very good.
Yeah. They're a good band. It's not my kind of music, but goddamn, they're catchy.
Very talented. They are very talented. You could you're right, because I wouldn't think not really my genre of music, although I like to say I'm open. But I remember hearing that album years ago, and I'm like, this is good.
Yeah,
they come around, I'm going to it. And there's few I'll find there's a very random bands that are in different genres. I'm like, wow, they do it very well. I'll go see them.
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, Muse was just in town here for Summerfest. There was a couple of friends at work said they went to go see him. Said it was very good. Yeah,
if they came around again, I may partake. I actually saw a band that I've been a fan of for a very long time for the first time live locally this past weekend. Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Oh,
excellent
wow.
show.
Wow, that's a reference.
They were really popular back in the post heyday of hair metal. Not calling them hair metal. I'm saying when all the grunge and alternative bands were
right, early 90s.
Yeah, I dug some of their stuff. In fact, I was just listening to them a few weeks ago. I was playing some of their hits. Saw that they've been playing again live, so I gave them a follow on some socials. I was like, wow, I wouldn't mind seeing them. Interesting. All right. So yeah, happy for
check them out.
Nice. There we go. Still going. So yeah, happy for Sammy. And yes, it is official. Mike Santana is officially, we knew what was going on. but it's official now. Mike Santana's officially gone from TNA. I know Bill's got this look on his face of bewilderment, like, what?
What?
He lost the title and what? And
Where'd he show up?
He nowhere yet. No, he put a promo on his socials. he put an interesting promo on his socials, kind of a, hey, look how much the fans love me. I'm not saying I didn't like the promo. It's just interesting. Kind of a, was it him tooting his own horn? I'm not sure what it was, but it was cool, you know. Backstage at like HOG with the TNA title, a lot of fans giving him love, people on the street level giving him love. Just kind of like, you know, a people person, you know. He's on your level, you know, not a bad person to get behind. So I mean, I've heard some people say that he's definitely going to WWE. I've heard some people think that they are just bound and determined to get him back to AEW. I don't know. All I know is that
does not make any sense.
All I know is that he did make a good impression from what I've heard. That you know, when he ever was associated with people backstage with NXT, and he made a great impression when he was on their television, or like the show he did was a few months ago with Out the Mud, that tag team at New York's the other level of Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, the theater.
Not a bad thing. Yes, theater. Hey, no matter what level it is, it's still Madison Square Garden. So yeah, you know, where do you think he's going to show up? I'm sure he's going to get fans following him somewhere.
Go get him, champ.
Or yeah. And also, that's a lot of people in the chat beating me to it, but yes, Sinner and the Saint getting released from TNA. Now I asked
for the release, right? Isn't that how it's placed?
I didn't look into any details of this, guys. Honestly, I just heard that they're no longer with TNA, so I don't know if it's a case of they asked or they were just let go. I think
your favorite journalist is saying they asked, but I don't know if TNA's actually put out a statement on it.
Oh, definitely go by what Sean Rathsapp said. I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, heaven forbid have an alternate opinion and have the guy jump into your DMs and then block you. I mean, am I right? Because that's never happened to me before.
Well, it seems to be, and again, and actually, I'll give credit, because I was actually in the dark side of the ring, I think, where was it there? Or was it some? I'm trying to think of where I heard it recently, or it may have been Scott D'Amore on Busted Open, but it was something about like TNA is the one company that like you ask for your release, they grant it. Like that's not what the other companies do. They hold you to their contract. So TNA is a little bit of and it's obviously, I think you can see a trend.
I almost think Tommy said that
are not being used. Maybe it was Tommy. Maybe it was Tommy that said it, but he might have said it on Busted Open. That's probably where I'm getting it from. But it's one of those things where they are like people that aren't being used for loops, that are on per appearance, instead of waiting to possibly get used at some point, are just deciding, give me my out. And I'm sure it's part of a group that, who knows, like we saw when Scott D'Amore was no longer here. It could be people of a like thinking backstage. But I think there's a trend to it, not Matt Taven trend, but a trend nonetheless. So once again, I think you just kind of had those ebbs and flows through it. But once again, like obviously current creative, or you could say past creative, because it's been for months, didn't see really a role right now. Now part of that goes back to but like on the other side, because there was another person in that same situation, and last week they came back and are now reestablished, and that's Jody Threat. Like, because
Right.
if you said the writing was on the wall, the writing was on the wall for all three of them. And who knows? Maybe that's what got this to happen, is they brought Jody back and not them.
It could be.
But they had an angle with that tournament. So,
yeah, it's a great way to do it and incorporate some people that you've never maybe seen before, whether it be from NXT or on the indie scene. Yeah, and I'd say the only thing that confused me about the future of Sinner and Saint is they had that great match with the Hardys a while back.
they did. That was almost like their push match to see, like, hey, let's see what happens.
Right.
And I think they showed very well.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think it was and I think people get confused by this. I don't think it had anything to do with their in-ring capability. But
right.
unlike some other shows, that's not the most important thing in TNA. It's good. It's valued. But they want the whole package. You got to be able to talk. You got to be able, like what they're looking for, and it's on different levels, obviously.
Or at least
but
potential.
Potential needle movers.
Yeah.
From every bit, and that's the thing, like you might be lower on the card, mid card, but they want the potential to see what they can do with you, or a very specific role you can fill on the show. And I think, and hey, you can blame that on booking, you can blame that on many things, but I think right now, like they had given them some chance. Like, remember, they put them with EY, and obviously EY is not here no more either. And that may have been looked at as, oh man, maybe that they weren't going to link that up again without EY. So they had to come with a specific thing. But I think in ring, like, there's no fault in ring. It's just like, well, were they going to go through the effort to devote? Hey, if you think they need a mouthpiece, were you going to devote the time to give them a mouthpiece and have them do a tag run? Or there's all different reasons. But once again, if it's true, but it hasn't been confirmed by TNA yet, that it was a ask for release and they just weren't let go. Like, once again, I don't think they were released. I think it was they're on pay-per appearance and they just didn't have anything for them at this time. And maybe they would in 2 weeks, a month, 6 weeks, unknown. But they didn't want to wait for it. So it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, that very talented. Now,
and this is Critical Sting, valid point. You knew what you were getting by signing them. However, Critical Sting, I will also point out, I don't think the person that brought him in is still here, which is probably one of the reasons they weren't being used.
Say that again. What?
Like, they're the ones that hired them, but the people that were head of hiring back then aren't here anymore.
Oh, that could, yeah. Whenever there's personnel changes like that or major ones, yeah, there's going to be people that are obviously shooting for your success. And if those people are gone and no one's there to back you up and or working for you, what are you going to do? And that's in any company like that.
Yeah.
And
once again, I think there's talk about the tag division and stuff. I think there's a misnomer about what the TNA tag division has been for years. It's like, we say it on a level, we talk about the Knockouts tag division a lot. It's like, oh, it's like 2 teams with maybe a third in there occasionally. Once again, with a 2-hour show and Explosion, The men's tag division is going to be 4 teams, maybe a 5th on the periphery. So that's all you're going to have. Like this idea that there should be like 8 tag teams in TNA. When? How?
Yeah.
There's not enough time for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's, yeah, like, you know, we've said this a million times. You only got so many hours a week programming per month to push who, you know, it's.
Well, it's not even that. It's just, you know, how you write your shows.
Yeah, that too. It's, yeah, there's so many different factors. So, yeah. Now that's the thing. Sinner and Sate, were they international? Were they from Canada or were they from?
Yeah, they were from Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why they were with
that
Josh,
played a part
right?
in it too. Like,
yeah.
Once again, if you're per appearance, they have to have a reason to bring you in. Especially, that was happening with Myla Grace. If they're flying you in from overseas or going through borders, there's got to be a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. So there's the international, and that's a huge piece of discussion. It's not just, okay, they're from the U.S., you can fly them all over the place, no issues. If it's international, then there's visa issues. And I'm not talking about the visa issues from earlier this year that affected everyone. I'm talking about they're making a certain investment in them, you know, and there's that's part of the discussion too. So it's like, okay, are we willing to hang on to them? Are they worth the investment of the visa and whatever else goes into that? Because yeah, it's extra paperwork, it's extra everything. So there's all these different factors. It's what do we see in their future? There's the international factor. There's all sorts of stuff. Now I'm not blame Canada. No, I'm just kidding. But but yeah, I'm just saying it makes sense. There's a lot of different factors that go into. You could say that they dropped the ball on them, but we don't know what they're discussing with who behind the scenes. We don't know. So, you know, what are you going to do?
Yeah, like, and really, and honestly, it just may have been bad timing for them because obviously when you have the Hardys in the tag division, that's a lot of air sucked out of the, like, for other people to kind of make waves.
Yeah.
The righteous have found their path. But it's not an easy thing. The system, you know, once again, so like you have 3 and now you have the new upstart Young Guns with Leon and Ricky Sosa. But once again, beyond that, that's going to be tough to tell a story. Much beyond that.
Yeah. We'll have to see. Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. I'm a hell of a lot more excited.
I believe a former TNA tag team also cut a promo like Santana did on the socials.
Oh, you beat me to it. There's actually a 2 parts to that from what I saw. I saw the first part. I didn't see the second part, but I think the second part is what people are talking about more. And yes, the Motor City Machine Guns cut a kind of a double promo. I think it was in 2 parts. They cut the first part, which was just pure comedy because it was Alex Shelley talking about Chris Sabin's 5 steps of emotions that he was going through post release from WWE. It was just showing Chris Sabin doing all these different emotional reactions. It was hilarious.
It reminded me of like Wrestle House, Swingers Palace, Chris Sabin, Gold. Which that steamy Sabin, come on.
Oh, I miss me some Stevie Sabin. Oh, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. Sorry. What are we questioning here, J-Bone? I don't know. But yeah.
I think you got to work some shit out there, buddy.
I do.
I think you got to have a talk with yourself. About some things.
About something.
Listen, you got to have a talk with yourself about some stuff and things.
Well, talking about some things here.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And all of that up there, okay?
Well, speaking of hands and tag teams, I can't forget the Great Hands. I feel bad I didn't mention the Great Hands because then they are that next team.
Oh man. But yeah, so this is the first we've heard, and you know, there have not been a lot of promos that I've seen on social media from all the people that were released.
There was the one with Indy and our good friend Sam Shaw.
Did you say our good friend?
Oh, he's a creepy bastard.
Are you saying we're associated with him because he's a creepy bastard?
He's a creepy bastard. I can't believe it's been so long since he's been that.
Yeah, he's been all over the place.
I'm saying though, but he that creepy bastard gimmick originated.
It's
10 years ago, probably.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, it's been a minute.
Maybe earlier.
I love that gimmick though. That was
I
great.
know, I'm with it. I think it's great, and he's really good at what he does. He's a really good wrestler, and on top of that, he's really good at playing a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
And because obviously I didn't watch, but I always saw people were really big fans of his storylines with Indy, who I guess is his real life partner or whatever. They were married on the show or something, and they were actually one of the successful couples.
See, that's what I thought, and I was mistaken.
Yeah.
You were wrong.
I'm wrong?
Bill's giggling. Yeah. I thought the same thing, Alicia. I thought the same thing. Because they just ended up in a promo again, and she's the one that shore off.
They did good work on TV. Very.
Yeah. No, apparently she's.
What the fuck?
I know. You're reacting like how I'm reacting.
I'm confused. Wait, what are you telling me I'm wrong about?
So, no, Samuel Shaw is he's married to someone, and Indy Hartwell is actually with another woman. From what I've heard. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
clarified.
Yeah. So,
Cinema.
But who's to say they couldn't pull off a buddy thing in TNA? Or
well, they're besties, psychopathic besties, and what better way to get Indy on the dark side than to have her team up with her bestie?
Yeah. I mean, there's all sorts of things you could do. There are people swearing up and down that the Wyatt Six group is going to show up in TNA, which, hey, great if it's going to happen. The only thing I've seen besides the hair cutting thing from Samuel Shaw is the Joe Gacy promos that he's cut where he's like wandering down a path and he's like delirious, and then like another version of himself shows up and he's talking to himself.
Not delirious on creative.
No, not that delirious. I'm just like he's walking down a dirt road and his hair's all befuddled and he's like, oh, he's like that kind of delirious.
Oh shit!
Not.
Well.
David Panzer's in the chat.
Yeah.
First we got a hi, Alicia. She got the shout out.
Hi, David Penzer 4693. How are you?
She makes it sound like it's not David Penzer.
No, obviously it is, but I don't know why YouTube does that, because if I chat through YouTube, I'm like Alicia B. Cakey 6000 or something like that.
Yeah,
I never added that.
Who knows?
They just be adding numbers, so like, you know.
David Penzer just did that because obviously that's his birthday. He was born in 93, so
the number system with the YouTube algorithm. But a good question here. A good question. Hey, Bill, what's the innuendo that showing the OVW show on TNA's app will lead to something bigger? I have no clue. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Love the old long-time listener, first-time caller. But the reason for this, David, is it has been out there, and I know TNA has not commented on it other than knowing that Carlos Silva has been spotted at OVW, but there was also the Road Dog, BG James, being there for at least one of those appearances. But one of the it wasn't Al, but one of the, I guess the group that now owns OVW, one of their people was like, because it was on all the dirts, that there was going to be some kind of partnership or acquisition by TNA of OVW, like some type of thing going on. And it was actually like he did an interview and said they're still talking things over, ironing things out, I think was the term. But it looks like there is going to be some connection between the two where OVW may be a developmental territory again, but for TNA. And I know they've done that in the past, but maybe it was a more official capacity. But it doesn't seem like it's finalized, although now that this is showing, and I know in the past the app has shown promotions all over the place from Ethan Page to Larry Otto Pro at the time. So, but it feels like this could be a step in, maybe they're finalizing some things. Let's start getting them on the app, get people familiar with OVW as we start working on some type of deal together. So that is the talk. It was hot and heavy for a little bit, it seemed, but then the talk seemed to simmer down.
Yeah, like the one thing that I could use as like a visual for, we've seen people going back and forth, is my first thought is like Shira going back and forth.
Wait a second, like that might be some of the biggest news, because that was after the last show. That was this past weekend. Oh, do you not know about Shira, J-Bone?
I heard about the slap competition. I've said that went viral, like everywhere. We can talk about that for a minute.
Did you see this, Alicia?
Wait, what did I see? What?
Are you aware of Power Slap?
Oh God, yeah.
So there's a thing, Power Slap, and what it's by like Dana White's part of that, right? So it's like UFC backed or TKO backed, I guess maybe. And speaking of OVW, Hollywood Haley J's in that. She wasn't there this past weekend. However, Shira was, and he went against none other than Jake Hager, or Jake Strong, from that brief Lucha Underground experience. But he had done it a few times and was successful. But he went against Shira. And he gave him the shuffle. He knocked his ass out.
Concussed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is funny is because Jake Hager, I think I'm not saying he jinxed himself, but it was funny because he showed like the pre-fight promo. He walks up to the camera. He's got his mouthpiece in. He's all pissed off and jacked up. Forehead into the camera, goes, "F you, Tony Khan." And it was like,
oh God.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you, Tony Khan. So this guy, get a load of this guy.
Yeah. And
God.
Yes. The
former Jack Swagger.
Former Jack. Yes.
Wait, that was Shira?
Yes.
Yeah, which I feel like is like so appropriate. Like I love that for Shira.
It's great. Yeah.
Shira deserves it. Once again, I feel sometimes I feel like I'm alone in some of my things. And I've been a big advocate of a Shira push for years.
Yeah.
Because if you see him after he knocks him out, and he just he goes all just badass looking Shearer yelling around.
Yeah!
That's what I want as my ultimate heel, Shearer.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
That's what I want. Now, I don't think he's actually wrestled for a bit. I think was getting into this and everything. So hopefully he can use that as a springboard. I'm hoping back at TNA.
Maybe. I mean, you never know. I mean, I met him. Very nice guy,
Because He's Unknown had so many runs in TNA. He comes back. He's one of the most long-term guys.
I mean,
it's over a long period of time because he comes all the way back. You're talking way back when.
He could legit use that as a finisher. I'm not saying purposely knock the shit out of someone. I'm just saying there's a way to do it in wrestling.
Yeah. Haley J, she that's her fit. She's gonna power slap her. She's gonna power slap her. It's awesome.
I don't like to get hit in the face. I don't. I like
in the face.
I guess. No, I don't think I'd enjoy that. I don't think I'd enjoy that at all.
You know who could introduce him? The SWAT herself. The SWAT could introduce the SWATter.
The SWAT. I love that I made such a big deal about this that they actually changed her logo.
Now,
sorry.
Critical stage.
But it looks great, right? It makes sense now. Now it's the suit, not the SWAT.
Yeah.
Critical Sting, he's the master of TNA knowledge. Now he's the master of power slap knowledge. Hager, Shearer, Haley J, Alice Crowley, Facade, Lance Anoy, Marty the Moth, and then he does mention also, and this one's
Lindsay Snow. I know she went for tryout, and I know Masada also went for a tryout, and a couple other people.
And also Ziggy Dice.
Ziggy.
Right from the dungeon to the power slap.
I mean,
I have been waiting for Marty the Moth to show up somewhere. I was so hyped for him in Lucha Underground. I was dying for him to show up somewhere. And then he got injured, and then it was he never came back. And I was so bummed of so many. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love it that Penta and so many others made it big. Brian Cage is doing big things now in AEW, back and forth. So many. And it just, man, of all the people I wanted to see successful was Marty the Moth. I loved his psychotic character all the way through all the seasons. He was just talking about money. Marty the Moth was it, man. Crazy.
J-Zone, as we're rounding out our news segment,
only an hour into this.
We're rounding it out.
I saw somebody in the chat just ask about lockdown.
Yeah.
I will be right back, guys.
Have you seen the?
All right, cool.
Okay. Have you seen the poster for lockdown? The new poster, J-Bone?
I've seen a couple posters, and I love it.
The hand. Get us. Let's share screen or Rooney the Jeff Hardy hand poster, which I'm now considering the official poster of lockdown. And if this doesn't give you classic TNA vibes, I don't know what will.
Yeah, honestly, it makes me think of something else, but that's just because I'm a.
Oh, well, a horror movie, maybe.
It totally is. Makes me think of a horror movie. So here's. Okay, here's this one. Hang on. Wait a minute. Little share screen Rooney. Thank you very much.
Flying Elvises?
Yeah, that too. All right, hang on. Okay. So yeah, it says it's back in small print for those of you that can't read this. There's this hand, obviously hanging on to the cage. Lockdown, October 23rd, Chicago, Illinois. Doors
September
open.
23rd.
What did I say?
October.
Oh, my bad. August 23rd. August 23rd, doors
That's
open
early.
3 p.m. Central, pre-show 4 p.m. Pay-per-view at 5. At the Credit Union 1 Arena. And that's downtown Chicago. So this hand, it might take you a second if you're not familiar with like the stuff on the hand or the tattoos, but this is absolutely Jeff Hardy, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there's
And
this
obviously
one.
the giveaway is the wrap.
Yeah, like the wrap on the hand. He always has different colored wraps. Obviously, the painting of the nails, the different tattoos. Yeah, that's definitely Jeff Hardy. And then there's also, hang on. Now, this one took me a second. I'm not going to lie. There's this one. Now, this one also has some different tattoos, painted nails. But if you ask me, now all the same information, lockdown, date, time, all that stuff, it's back. This I think is Rosemary.
Oh.
Do you think it's someone else, or?
I'll be honest here. I did not put my investigative lenses on for this one.
Okay.
I know I did hear people on social media, like, I think they were referencing it, thinking it was Casey Navarro. But,
maybe.
But because they were like, oh, it's going to be Hardy versus KC in the main event. But who knows? It would make sense to be a knockout.
I thought it was a woman's hand just because of how the nail polish looked. Like it was like more shiny and perfect. So I thought it was a female's hand. I could be wrong. Maybe it is a guy's hand. But yeah, I thought it was. I was like, okay, so you showed a male hand. Let's show a female hand. And so we got a month away, or just over a month away now. Maybe they're going to do a lot more posters like this. And just make you think, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but that was the first.
Eli saying it's Rosemary. Like, it would make sense. Like, that would be fitting that it's Rosemary. And you look at it, it's just people with a lot of history in TNA. So,
yeah,
I'm for that.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see if any others show up like this.
Yeah, I got a feeling we are, but I don't know. But yeah, like you said, you do definitely want well-known names in the TNA lore to be on the poster of something like this. But now, this reminds me of. It's escaping me. I know I've seen this kind of poster before, where there's like a hand on a fence, but only it's only a hand cut off at the wrist. It's like a zombie movie poster, and I'm drawing a blank, and I'm ashamed because I love zombie movies. But but yeah, so that's what it made me think of. And if anybody else, you know what? You might be right. It might be Elena Black because she's from Chicago. There you go.
That's who I was thinking just now.
Okay.
Like, because of the tattoos.
See, and I don't know who's got
and
tattoos.
It feels like she could be in play for maybe a title match there, but we'll see.
Are they going to have the finals at Lockdown? That kind of makes sense.
But to me, I think Knockout's title. Once again, it's a TV title for the Impact show.
Yeah,
I should never see that belt on a pay-per-view.
Well, no, but for its inauguration, you want to give it a big stage. I hear you.
The big stage is Impact.
Well, yeah. Eli,
I believe in the sanctity of the TV title, J-Bone.
Yeah, I know. Going all the way back to Devon Dudley. I know. Well, that's who had it last time, right? Or something. I don't know. No, I'm not calling him a knockout, for God's sakes. Eli here says over 2,100 tickets distributed for TNA Lockdown. I feel like it's got to be a lot more than that. At least
once again,
visually
that's
on
with
the
like
map,
the ticket sites that can show it. And I don't know if they're doing a GA or something, which they can never really capture. But no, that's hey, that's looking pretty good. Still got time. Over a month.
Yeah. Exclusive means exclusive. Hey, all right. They need to do one with Bill and AJ Francis doing money, money, money in the cage. There you go. Bill's gonna cross the line just for the pre-match promo. There you go. Oh man. All right.
Then I'll be doing my Andy Kaufman impression because I'll have a neck brace on for all future shows.
Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. And the T and I will become the official sellers of the Front Row Bill neck brace.
Although honestly, Iceman has already been the guy in TNA to make the neck brace. Remember, he was going with his elegant neck brace.
Oh, okay. I mean, he's done all sorts of stuff, but now he's got the eye patch, which I think is hilarious. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Matthew. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. Yes, the poster you might be referring to is George Romero's Land of the Dead. Thank you.
I knew it was a Romero reference you're looking for, but there's been so many movies of like so many Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
I'm like,
see, and that's one of the few I have not watched all the way through. Actually, there's a few more I haven't seen, but it's the ones that happened after Land of the Dead. So I didn't even know for years that they were official Romero releases. So oh, Lil Silver
guy was right up the road tonight.
Who's that?
Your guy was right up the road from me tonight.
My guy. I have many guys. Who are you talking about? Okay.
Well,
there I go again.
I see a comment here about like they need a draw, but speaking of the draw, and we're going to Chicago, it was that CM Punk, Phil Brooks was up the road for a WWE house show.
Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. Lil Silver here talking about Kiera officially returning to her own her home promotion August 30th. So hey, you never know. Could be a sign that she's I don't even know how long she's been inactive. I really don't.
Feels like it's been a while.
It could be. I mean, at least on TV, maybe.
Yeah. And speaking of other talent, I think you were about to highlight this from Eli about Joe Alonzo. Said that he, and this was at Trent's promotion, AAW.
Oh, yeah. I heard something about that.
He's coming to lockdown. So we'll see if we see Joe Alonzo in the house. We know we've seen him before in TNA.
Trent said something about, I'm referring to like, J-Bo. Should I not say that?
Settle down, J-Bo.
Oh, okay. I won't say, I didn't say nothing. All right. Sorry. Trent didn't say a damn thing. Okay. But yeah, Joe Alonzo has been featured a lot in that promotion out of Chicago. So, yeah. Maybe we'll see what happens. Um, okay, we've gone. I think this might be the longest like news ramble ever in the history of TNI.
Oh, no way. I think we did one that was like an hour and 45 minutes.
Did we
And
really?
like, here's the review in 5 minutes. Good night.
Yeah, that's I feel like that's like what we're about to do because I got to work early. But shoot, man, it's just fun BSing sometimes. Not that what we've talked about is BS by any means, but you know what I mean. All right, let's. Oh, Jiminy Christmas!
Was there a show, J-Bone?
There was a show tonight, and actually, it was a very good show. But and I actually do not have many notes for tonight's show. It was just real brief stuff. So yeah, let's dive into this. Tonight's
I thought
show,
it was real
yes.
boxer stuff.
And for those of you watching, maybe it's already yesterday's show, but for me, I still got 10 minutes of today, which is for most people yesterday. Who knows? We start out with the Knockouts TV tournament
on the July 16th edition.
Yes,
Impact.
July 16th. For those of you watching on the 16th, or possibly
and before we talk about the show, J-Bone, shouldn't they ring that bell for notifications?
Yes.
Smash that like button.
Yes. Smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. And for those of you that maybe don't know or would care to know, we have surpassed 2,600 subs. Thank you all. Much love.
2.6?
2.6? 2.6? That's something different. Okay. Knockouts TV tournament continues. M by Elegance, looking oh so innocent in her, I don't know what kind of gear this is, but I loved it. She looked like she didn't even belong in the Elegance brand because they're so naughty. She looked like someone that like wandered off of a. No, I can't even go there. Anyways,
settle down, J-Bone.
I'm just gonna shut up. It's late. M by Elegance versus the Undead's Rosemary, or Undead Realms, Rosemary, I should say. Here, we're talking about zombies, like talking about the undead. I thought this was great. I was really looking forward to this. I was like, well, one half of the Undead Realm already lost. Certainly we can't have the other lose because they are Knockouts tag team champions. Well, Bill, I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again, and doggone it, this time I was wrong. What'd you think about M by Elegance's win here?
Well, once again, like obviously, after we saw the first one go the way of the Elegance brand, it's like, well, will they? Because once again, they are the Knockouts tag champs right now, Demon Bunny. So were they gonna possibly put one of them in line for 2 titles? TNA doesn't do that often in the current administration, the dual belts. Like obviously we saw it with the champ before, but it's not a normal thing to have a tag champion / singles champion. But I once again, I think it's due to the storytelling. Focus the Knockouts together. So give the Elegance brand now a push. And who knows, maybe we talked about it before. Like I think both of them have done very well, M and Heather. However, I do think M has big time potential in the future. So this could be a way to maybe have her break out, maybe not get all the way to the title, but maybe a long run to kind of establish herself as a potential singles wrestler. So I not totally shocked. And obviously Rosemary doesn't need the win. She doesn't need any belt, but she has a tag belt right now. So no, I thought it was a good match. Obviously one of the top knockouts of all time in Rosemary against maybe the future of the division in them. So, good way to get it started here. And seeing the Iceman shenanigans was fantastic.
Oh, the fact that he wandered out, with the, the tape over the bandages over the eyes, the shades, the wandering around like he was completely blind, absolutely priceless. Just good stuff. So yeah, M gets the win here, and a lot of people in the chat calling for M versus Heather in the finals could be quite the disruption for the Elegance brand. Hey, I hear you.
Hey,
we've
been
talking about it for a few weeks now.
Would they do it? They just did it with Lei Yingli and Zaya Brookside, tag partners that go head to head. They broke them up, so would they go that? Like eventually they will, because that's wrestling. Like it seems like eventually they will go head to head, and we already know they're going head to head on the indies often. So it does feel like it is setting up as a long-term storyline to have that breakup. But right now you still got a lot going good with the Elegance brand. So I don't think you'd want to mess it up.
Yeah, it's still entertaining. It's still, has a lot to offer. You still got another part that's out there doing great stuff every week. And that is, in my opinion, over like Rover, and that's Mr. Elegance. Because like I said, if you got people in the crowd, and I'm not just talking about Mr. Bill here, Mr. Front Row Bill, I'm talking about many people in the crowd are starting to do this. Then if you're telling me there's so many haters in the crowd, then why are they doing the arm wave? It's because he's over. Love him or hate him. So yeah. Yeah. Sometimes the company just needs a shakeup. We need to move some pieces around. So what are you going to do? We'll see. We just got to wait till the end of the tournament, which I still think is going to be a lockdown. But
it might be.
Opinions may vary. All right, next we got
so you meet just you said that aloud, J-Bone.
I did.
So you're saying the final would be a cage match?
I think that'd be a hell of a way to do it.
Okay. Remember, every match is a cage match.
Yeah. 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 You mean you wanna really throw some crazy hype and have if it is for like a stable like the Elegance brand, to have it absolutely implode, what better way to do it than at lockdown and throw the two in a cage and have it. I'm not saying it has to be the bloodiest match on earth for all means and purposes, but man, it could really shake things up and be like, okay, they had a great 5-minute match. No, man, throw them in a freaking cage and really see what they're made of. Let's not forget Heather. What's her last name in the indies? Reckless. Let's see the Reckless side come back. Hell yeah, let's go. I'm not saying that the artist formerly known as Maggie, Miss M by Elegance, isn't capable of it, but hey, let's find out. All right, next we got the System has a promo backstage talking about everything going on tonight. You've got Bear Bronson is pissed off and he is ready to tear Sosa a new one. And then of course you've got the X Division champion talking about the main event later tonight. So yeah, is everything going to come up good for the System tonight, or a little bit of good, a little bit of bad? We got to wait and see. All right, next we got AJ Francis, accompanied by Expressions.
Expressions.
Sometimes it takes me a minute because he doesn't have like the most typical ringside name. It's like
Mr. Expressions to you, J Bud.
Mr. Yeah. It's not just Slick or Timu version
could deal with.
Timu version of Chris Tucker, someone once said. Anyways, AJ, in fact, he's starting to sound more like who the hell was the manager for Umaga?
Oh,
Alejandro something. I forget. You know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about. Yes.
Okay, he's starting to sound like him. And someone will say it in the chat. I know someone will save me. But anyways, but yeah. So AJ Francis gets introduced by Expressions, who's got the neck brace on. He's got bandages around his head, which is hilarious. And
yeah, he was even donning the neck brace. It's neck brace city right now.
It is. It's neck brace city. It's. Can we get a match between Mr. Iceman himself and Expressions? Oh man. And Tom Hannafin, before AJ even comes out, says, "Hey, wasn't that sling on the other arm last week?" I don't know, but that made me laugh right there. Thank you, Angel. Yeah, Armando Alejandro Estrada. I can't roll my R's. Estrada. Thank you to Jacob Orzillo Fatun. Thank you. Frank also said it. Yes, I think he spelt the whole name out. Thank you. The only thing you're missing, Frank, is you didn't roll your R's, but that's okay. We still love you. So out comes AJ Francis.
You rolled your R's in a Checkers parking lot.
I rolled something all right. Jiminy Christmas. That's a throwback. You're gonna make me feel guilty about wanting to pick up some frozen Checkers fries from the grocery store. Versus Moose. Moose comes out. And by the way, we got to say this. I don't feel like I don't think we mentioned this at all, and this absolutely does deserve to be mentioned. Happy 10 years, Moose. I know that the social medias, yes, slow, loving clap, yes, hell yeah. And I know that they put stuff on their social medias. I think there's also stuff on TuneIn
video package.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I think it's
yeah,
maybe even on YouTube, like the best of Moose.
There you go. But yeah, man, we love Moose. He's done so many different things, even an X Division champion. He just keeps on improving over the years. And you want to talk about someone loyal to the brand, man. That's some loyalty right there. He cut a hell of a promo last week too on that.
Oh yeah.
Man, it almost I wonder what some other people that just left the company looking for bigger checks would have said about that promo, because oof, man.
Well, because he puts it out there, man.
Yeah.
That's why he's the face of the franchise.
Yeah, there's a lot of pride in that, So, 2-time Grand Slam champion. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we love Moose here. But yeah, thoughts on this AJ Francis versus Moose match. Now, before we get your comments, some would say that Vince McMahon booked this match because whenever someone has like an anniversary or a birthday, they lose. And it's like, oh man, this is like the anniversary week of Moose. And he lost? What? Who booked this, Bill?
Wait a second. Moose won, J-Bone. By disqualification.
Oh, okay.
So they got exactly out of this what they wanted, because Kaz interferes. Is the problem, because we didn't get the clean match. Because as soon as this match was booked, I'm like, this is one of your big money matches in the company. Is AJ Moose, and you just looked at the placement on this card. This wasn't the main event. This was. It's like, okay, what's going on here? Like what are they doing here? And it's to set it up, because obviously
I circled the wrong one on my page. I apologize.
I circled a little miscircling that happened.
Yes.
But in the end, though, like, AJ's looking real strong here.
Yeah.
But obviously it's Kaz that's playing an impact since he was on commentary.
Yeah.
Pseudo King Kaz.
Pseudo. No, he just is King Kaz. He is the king of TNA. Still uncrowned.
Where's his crown, J-Bone?
It's somewhere.
Don't got one.
It's in the back.
He proclaimed himself a king. That's like giving yourself your own nickname.
I mean,
Lame.
By the way, I did not give myself this nickname. I'm just saying, this was given to me.
Of course you did.
20 plus years ago. Someone started calling me J-Bone at work, and it stuck.
Oh, the bone stuck.
The bone stuck.
That's what she said.
Jiminy Christmas. All right. But yeah. So yeah, but what people are going to remember about this is not that Moose won this. It's that Moose was beaten down. I was thinking of him getting beaten down. That's what I was thinking of him losing. I'm using my quote fingers for those listening on audio. Because that's what people are going to remember, is that he was beaten to a pulp. And
to a pulp?
To a pulp, some would say.
More pulp.
I like
Extra
OJ
pulp.
with pulp. Yes, absolutely. Some people don't. Some
You
people
put
don't.
some thickness in your drink.
I love me some OJ with pulp. And no, I'm not talking about the. Anyways, Elena Black with the promo next. And she's talking about the Knockouts tournament, and that her match is, I believe, coming up next week, right?
I'm double checking.
I'm pretty sure.
Next week.
Yeah, she's facing Wendy Chu.
Yes.
She jokingly says, "Choo choo,
choo choo."
But is that some new gimmick or something that we don't know that Wendy Chu has?
I think so. I know she's been doing a lot. She was doing a lot of Evolve and stuff, but it seems like she always has a new gimmick.
Okay. She's not doing the sleepy time creepy PJ thing.
New gimmick since we saw her last in TNA.
I was gonna say, because the promo pic, I didn't even recognize her. I was like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "That's not Wendy Chu, is it?" So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens next week. Win or lose, it'll be good to see her. But she's talking about her match with Wendy Chu, and then in walks Zaya Brookside. Very interesting. I was expecting
that could be your lockdown match.
I mean, it could be, but I mean, if it's a lockdown match, could it be that we actually get the Knockouts TV champion before lockdown, and it ends up being like a champ versus champ for like everything, or just champ versus champ in general?
Nah, I think they're keeping the TV thing separate.
Okay.
Like, to do all this work to say you want something for the TV show only to defend on TV, and then just put it right up against your existing title. That would be bad creative, in my opinion. Like, if they wanted to do that a year down the road, fine. Like, you could do maybe something then, but
yeah,
you want to establish this title. And it's not even like, maybe it gets one right before lockdown at the earliest, it feels like.
Everybody say might be as bad. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Oh, Iron Gaijin says Elena could work as a face. I mean, that's possible. That's possible.
And remember, she is a Chicago girl, so she'll get a face reaction.
You beat me to it. Yeah, I think she would, because as soon as you say from Chicago, Illinois.
Well, speaking of face reactions, J-Bone, I don't know if you were watching, but me and my buddy Dave were at the Home Run Derby in Philly, and it almost felt like a wrestling show. Like, I was telling Dave, it's like we're at Mania. It's not like we're even at a ball game, because the Philly crowd, my people, J-Bone, we booed everybody except our guys. Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, we're cheering for you all night. Little kid in the outfield, you miss the ball, boo. Now you catch it, we give you a cheer.
Yeah.
But if you're from Boston, if you're from New York,
Yankees,
if you're from Seattle, you're getting booed.
I did see the intros because I was waiting to see if there were any Brewers that were playing.
Pyro.
I did hear that the Brewers Mizorowski was not going to be playing due to fatigue. But I did hear he was there. So he was at least representing. Now, I don't know who all got played. So I don't even know if any Brewers came in later as part of the All-Star. But it's the starters. I didn't see them announced. So, but yes, I did notice what you were talking about as far as like the booing and the cheering. I was like, wow, man, this crowd. it was entertaining. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So I think you're going to get that same thing in Chicago. So
yeah,
like, if you're local, unless they try to have her cut something very heel early before a crowd reaction, then maybe. But I think it's gonna. The home cooking changes things.
Yeah, it does a lot of times. Yeah, hell, look at what just happened to CM Punk. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of fans going into that episode on Raw. There was like, oh man, Sami Zayn's gonna have a hell of a match against Cody. Whoops. Ain't no Cody to be found for that one. Yeah. So, but yeah. And new. All right. But yeah, interesting promo between the two. Now, State of the Order 4 address. Now this is interesting. Now, right away, I was like, okay, if this, see, I didn't want to assume anything, but I'm like, depending
reckless speculation.
Oh, I'd never do that. Some other people may, but I'd never do that.
Never.
Never. Never, ever. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, if you're going to incorporate someone new into this, the easiest and best way to do it is do a backstage promo in front of a camera. And that way you could have anybody jump anybody off camera. Boom. Oh, who just jumped who? Who is that? Oh, is that fill in the blank? Is that so-and-so? Yeah. Who that? Yeah. New phone. Who this? But no, this was critical state. I said that
Pretty
during
close.
this. I I was like, I was very interested to see what was going to happen because I'm like, oh, this is live. Okay. So this is either going to be, they're going to have somebody that we already know show up, or they're just going to have a damning of the whole old crew -0. And then, to be continued, what's going to happen? Well, sure enough, he's got Asian Zero in the background by himself, just free and clear. He doesn't say a damn thing about him because he's not the one who's been screwing up. Well,
He's not.
He even got a win on Explosion, for crying out loud. So he lines up the Great Hands and Tasha Steeles. And then he's like, I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed. And I'm like, oh, there's that
Worst thing you could say.
Yeah, just not mad, not sad, just that disappointment. That just hurts. That just hurts.
That cuts deep.
It does. It does. Some would say it cuts like a knife, but it feels so right. Anyways, God, I'm dating myself on that one. Oh, demon. That's just wicked. But yeah, who was that? Oh, Critical Sting in the chat said Miss Mila Tessmacher. So they introduced Mila Moore as someone who's going to whip these guys into shape, and I'm like, oh, who's going to do that? Yeah, I'm like, who's going to do that? And he introduces Mila Moore, and I'm like, okay, all right, that's someone I didn't see coming. But
as Vincent would say, I dig what you're saying, man.
Yeah, I liked it. She comes out and she has got the Miss Tessmacher / Stacy Keibler act down. And
Yeah.
She's not even.
And honestly, it's throwback beyond Stacy Keibler. It's Miss Hancock.
Yeah, that too.
York Foundation forever.
Yeah. But I was like, well, okay, all right. We'll see. But she's got the tablet or whatever. And she killed it. I tell you what, the look killed it. The promo killed it. I dig it. And obviously, yeah, some people in the chat didn't like it. Okay.
They didn't like it.
That's fine.
I can't believe people didn't like it. I love this. This is right up my alley. Because you know me, I'm a big valet manager. Lish is great. But, and once again, is this the most we've heard Mila Moore talk?
In a while, yeah. I mean, the last big thing she did was associated with the Diamond Collective versus the Undead Realm, which I felt was very entertaining because for most of it, she didn't have to do a damn thing. She just had to play the part of what's going on here and act scared. And then, the match blow off. And then, well, what do you know? A few weeks later, Tessa's gone. And, yeah. So there's going to be some pros, some cons in the chat. Yeah. I dug it. I like I said, the promo is what sold it on me. Between what she said and how everyone behind her reacted, and Mustafa Ali deserves the Emmy for this, in my opinion, because how he
put her over.
He did. He was going to hand his championship to Tasha Steeles, And then just no, I'm moving down the line. I'm going to hand it off to Mila Moore. And Tasha's like, well, what the? She's just, man, her body language, she didn't have to say a damn thing. And her body language was deafening. The tag team, the Great Hands, were not with it, but they at least did the 4 symbol. Tasha Steelz, no way. She's gonna be the first, either the first one really gone, or she is gonna be the one to really help create dissension and take these 3 out, in my opinion. What do you think about
that? Oh, Jibba, this was fantastic. Now this is the way to bring back, once again, like with the changes to the Diamond Collective.
Yes.
But Mila Moore in this role, like they got, like, I'm in. As soon as she was revealed, I'm like, I needed no more. But then you're right, as Ali doing MVP caliber work, putting it over, like, all great stuff. But once again, I wasn't sure where Mila Moore fit. So kudos to creative. I think they found a great avenue to reintroduce her. And once again, that's what we talk about, like, because she was on the sidelines for a little bit as they were figuring out, okay, what do we do? Who could do this role? It's like, let's give it to Mila. And she knocked this early right out of the park. There you go, the old who dis bish.
This swag fit. Tasha was like, who dis bish? Oh, man. Oh, Lil Silver says that's a win for new creative. Okay, all right. There's so many people in the chat during the live reaction that are like, oh, look, this is proof that Tommy Dreamer is still the company. It's like, would you stop? You're just embarrassing yourself at this point. It's ridiculous, some of the comments. It's the negativity, the stupidity in the chat. Like I said, look, you're all allowed your own opinions, but I mean, there's a point where stupidity just takes helm and just like, stop. It's ridiculous. So yeah, we'll see where this goes. I tell you what, man, it's going to be one of the top segments going forward. Love it or hate it, it's going to be all right. Where is this going? Because I got a feeling this ain't going to just stop with Mila Moore. I mean, there's people in the chat calling for Kiera Hogan next. I mean, hey. And look, and if this is where this is going, and this is going to push the Great Hands and or Tasha Steelz in another direction, I mean, look, you guys got to remember, man, Tasha Steelz is the Bariqua badass, and I got a feeling she's going to be proving that again sooner rather than
former
later.
knockout champion.
Yes.
Tag champion.
It's going to just leave more room for guys like Zero to stand out, because I mean, right now he's just been a kind of a muscle guy in the background. It's just going to help him more, in my opinion. And we welcome back Alicia. What's up?
Hello.
What was your thoughts on this? On the new Mila Moore?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no, I think this is good for her. She's good on the mic, and that's something to work with.
100%.
There you go. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Like where they've been hiding her at.
Exactly.
I was not convinced when she was with Tessa and Victoria, but I feel like now I see it.
It kind of makes
you have a sign. We want Mila. We want Mila.
Well, I mean, yeah, whatever. But I think they've got a good thing going. She brought a lot of good energy and tension into the storyline, and I think nailed it.
There you go. All right. Next we got, where are we at here? All right. Injury report. You got to throw a little comedy in this on a regular basis now. I do like this. Moose is being evaluated after his attack post-match here. Lei Ying Lee, she's got a head injury after her match with Zaya Brookside, so she's being looked at and held out of action for a while. And Fabian Eichner and Cedric Alexander are cleared for their main event. And of course, we've got Matthew Raywalt with the ha-ha here. Nick Nemeth. This I cracked up at this. He's doing chin-ups while texting. I don't know how he's doing this, but hey, okay.
If you can.
If you got it, flaunt it, I guess. Yeah, so this is what he's flaunting. Good for him. The tan is on point. He's doing chin-ups while texting. I don't know what's next, but, man, we'll hear from him later. Now, this got some mixed reactions in the chat, and I got to be honest. I'm a little surprised at this, but we'll see where it goes. Righteous get what almost looks like a Vanguard 1 promo
Okay.
from the Hardys, saying that there's going to be a righteous deletion at the Hardy compound, and that's what we're getting next week. My thoughts on this is I'm not thrilled about this, because I'm like, oh man, this is still going. And I'm not usually like that. Depending on the feud, I'm cool with it, but I'm like, okay, how long is this going to go on? My only redeeming thoughts on this is maybe this is where, you know how the righteous constantly say, for we are many? Well, maybe this is where the righteous bring a few extra faces to the crowd, and it's in this cinematic match. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? We're getting the righteous deletion next week.
That should be fun. I'm so enthused. Sorry. Sorry.
Contain yourself, all right?
I can't. Oh God, I'm busting at the seams. I just can't. I can't contain it. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Sorry, I'll keep going if you don't stop me. No, it'll just be fun. I like a cinematic match. I wish we'd get a little more variety as to where our cinematics were going, but you know, it'll be fun regardless. It'll be weird.
There you go. Hey,
if you like weird, you'll like this.
As long as we get Gardner Benjamin, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be there. I'm sure if it's a Hardy compound thing, it'll be a whole family affair. So,
go ahead, Bill.
No, I'm looking forward to this one. Obviously, I think it's the 10-year anniversary as well as the first cinematic match.
It is
the final deletion. So
it is.
Here we go. Let's see what they do, because we've had some cameos on these in the past, but could we have a debut in here? Who knows? I'm sure they got some big plans. Will it be the blow off? Depends what happens.
Hey, if we're gonna get Ricky Morton in a cherry picker again, let's go.
Yeah.
Well, after Dark Side of the Ring, it's going to be Jeff Jarrett in the cherry picker.
Oh yeah. Only if it's
with Tony Khan,
Jeff Jarrett, and Tony Khan has to be handcuffed to a tree, and Jeff Jarrett is in the cherry picker fighting with Sweet Aunt D.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know.
I need another Sweet Aunt D. I need EC3 and Sweet Aunt D triumphant return together now.
There you go.
And just like have Dixie come out and go like, "Suck it, Marks."
Yeah, there you go.
Sweet
Yes,
D's
Iron
back,
Legion. That is
bitch.
exactly how it feels.
There you go. Take this. All right. Now, this is definitely one of the one of my favorite matches. I mean, this whole episode was full of good matches. Don't get me wrong, but I was really curious to see what was going to happen with this one. But we got Ricky Sosa versus a very pissed off Bear Bronson of the system. Your thoughts on this, guys?
I know. It's interesting because obviously we keep talking about like Ricky Sosa and the ascension of Ricky. But remember, Bear was just tag team champ. He's been brought into the system, so he's got a pedigree coming with him too. And they made him a dominant. Like he looked pretty dominant in this match against Ricky. So like the system's still looking strong here. Still looking strong.
Yeah.
Looking very systematic.
Yes.
I
There
still
you
say
go.
they were cooler with Moose.
Oh.
All in good fun.
There you go. All right. Yeah, Bear Bronson, definitely, putting his money where his mouth is from that first promo. And
we get the most professional color commentator, Brian Myers.
Brian Myers, yes. Absolutely. And it's of course, I love what he said about Bear Bronson. And he's like, hey, I helped train him. So, and I think I said something during this match. I said, some people knocking on Brian Myers. I was like, man, I said, hey, some people would call him a future Hall of Famer,
Brian Myers would call himself that.
Somebody, yeah. But yeah, so Bear Bronson gets the win here. This certainly is not going to help. This is not going to hurt Sosa. But I did say something interesting post this match. I said, boy, for all the hype from last week on the new tag team of Slater and Sosa. Where's Slater? Hello. Sosa could have won this.
MIA.
If Slater was out there, I was like, oh, is this going to
He's slacking.
I don't know. Yeah, he's busy cutting promos and back. Yeah, get me. And then, oh, shit, my buddy lost. Oh. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think this is going to become an issue this early, but we'll see. Moose in the back he meets up with Elijah and he's like, hey, did you see that? That son of a bitch. Sorry, that sounded more like Stone Cold, but anyways.
Yeah.
That was Moose imitating Stone Cold. Anyways. But he's like, how about you and me versus Elijah and Kaz next week? So looks like that's what we're getting next week.
Yeah.
Moose and Elijah versus AJ Francis and King Kaz. Okay. And I'm sure expressions will be out there. Both arms in a sling, double neck brace, 15 bandages around the head. And
better be safe than sorry.
Maybe a foot bubble, maybe. I don't know. It's just going to get worse. I don't know why, but it's going to. Knockouts tournament continues. one of my new favorites, Harley Hudson. I don't know. There's just something about her. She's got a ton of charisma. She's all over her social media. She is, as far as somebody like promoting herself, she is all over the place on social media.
Mm.
Constantly promoting what she's doing locally, stuff with TNA, you name it.
All right. Very good.
Harley Hudson.
Potential.
Yeah. And I'm really hoping this is a turning point for her. And of course, win or lose, but she is going against NXT's Thea Hale. Very interesting. Crowd was about 50-50 on this. So Thea Hale must be doing something in NXT that I haven't seen recently, because Thea Hale's very entertaining. I haven't seen her in a while, but here, man, these two had a hell of a match. And look, and I'm not saying it surprised me, but I was just, you never know what you're going to get in a tournament like this. You're going to get some squashes. You're going to get some longer matches. You're going to get some more one-sided stuff. This really went back and forth. Now, Thea Hale got the win here, which, of course, there's obviously people in the chat that are like, oh, of course, she's from NXT, so she has to win. I'm like, okay, not everyone from NXT always wins. Let's be real.
It's been a while too, huh?
It has. It's been a few months since we've seen like the collaboration happening, since WrestleMania. So yeah, it's been a few months. But yeah, what'd you guys think of this part 2 of the Knockouts TV tournament tonight?
It was
good. I was hoping Harley got a win here. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, like I agree. Like, it would have been nice for Harley to win, although I thought out of the outsiders in Thea Hale and Wendy Chu, even though we saw Wendy before, it did feel like Thea, they were more primed to have a breakout potentially with her. And I think that's obviously what we saw here. Although I'll give credit, like, yeah, the crowd, and honestly, I don't know. Like, obviously, we were watching a lot during the Chase U, which she was part of. But I know she's done a lot of Evolve as well as NXT. So, but it seems like that crowd, they knew her very well. It wasn't a like, oh, who is this? Although I'll say the one thing I thought we might get, and obviously her gimmick I think has changed, just like Wendy Chu's has. But the whole thing was she was using Eddie's old song on NXT, but that wasn't Eddie's old song, so she changed songs again.
Huh?
Oh wow,
that's weird.
Because I got no. Now's the time.
Oh, I'd have to go check that out.
Whoa.
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah. Sorry, that took me a minute. I'm like, wait, which one? But yeah, that's the one that everybody was like, you said it was like singing backstage and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, people love singing that. But then I remember like she started using it. Now I don't know if she actually used it on TV or if it was just house shows. I forget how it was. I think it eventually made its way on the NXT TV. But yeah, no, they're not hear it unless it was the Muzak version, maybe.
Yeah.
There you go.
So yeah, interesting stuff here. Like it or don't like it.
They used it for like 2 weeks, the song.
Oh, okay.
Was it my objection at the time? Like, how dare you use Eddie's song?
Yeah. But yeah, look, they at least, you could have a lot more complaints, I think, if Thea came in and pinned her in like 2 seconds. At least these two had a fun match, where it made you wonder who was going to win this, because they both had moments where it's like, oh, this is over. Oh, it's not. Yeah. So, yeah, Thea Hale will continue. Nick Nemeth with the promo next. Coming out, and he is full blown heel now. For those of you who maybe haven't been wondering which way he was going to go, he's been kind of riding that line, little gray area here and there. Especially in the last days of Mike Santana's stuff where he's been going back and forth with this whole thing with Casey Navarro, but he just, boy, for a while, it looked like he was going to eat Casey Navarro alive here. But Casey Navarro, when he came out, it seemed like he was walking away with his tail between his legs, but then he cut a hell of a promo.
Sure did.
And, they are going to face off next week. I didn't think they were going to do this. I didn't think they were going to stretch this out to lockdown. But hey, stranger things have happened. It certainly could happen, depending on what happens next week. They could be really planning something special for Casey Navarro. I'll say this, and then I'll get your guys' opinion. There were some people during the live reaction chat that said, could they be doing something here like Alicia's getting excited. She's just trashing her area there.
I know. My headphone cord knocked over Neil.
Okay. She's flipping shit. She couldn't believe this. No.
How dare you?
She's like, could they be doing something like what WWE did to Sami Zayn and like what AEW did with Darby Allin? Could TNA be doing the same thing to Casey Navarro here? And I'm like, I think I said, what? You mean like what TNA did to EY back like over 10 years ago or whatever the hell that was? Right after Daniel Bryan won? Because I loved it, but I was like, man, there's way too much similarity here. I thought different on it later, but I don't know what. Maybe I'm jumping the gun, and I don't mean to sound like a smart ass here, but what do you guys think? Honestly, what do you think's going to happen here?
Go ahead, Bill.
It's a good question. Good question. Oh,
did I stump Bill?
What's your thoughts, J-Bone? What's your thoughts? And where do you think this is going?
I mean, I can certainly see them like just completely flipping the script and making this happen. But I think if they were gonna like pull the trigger on this, they would do it in front of a live crowd. And next week is not supposed to be live, is it?
No, it's not live until the 30th.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. And that's in Philly, right?
Then that's in Philly, correct.
Okay. So, I mean, I could see it playing out to where Casey Navarro loses.
And he's doing all the press right now in Philly as Casey Navarro. Just FYI.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But also advertised for Philly is Nick Nemeth versus
Jeff Hardy. It's advertised for the title.
It is.
So is that just to get butts in seats and then they're gonna flip a script? I don't know. I look at it like this. Maybe now this is like not even thinking about Jeff versus Nick, and I'm not trying to poo-poo that, but if we're just focusing strictly on Nick Nemeth and Casey Navarro, I can see something going down next week to the effect of, okay, something happens, shenanigans, Ryan gets involved, Nick wins.
It's laid up for that possibility.
And then we get the rematch at Lockdown, and they promote this over the course of the next few weeks till Lockdown, and we get both of them at Lockdown in the cage. That way you can't have Ryan Nemeth interfere. Mm-hmm. And that's the redemption
Makes
of
sense.
It. And then win or lose, that would be a proper way to send off this feud, in my opinion. I don't know.
I think that's as
Maybe.
good as
I'm just
answer as anything.
Yeah.
Got good finger on the pulse there, J-Bone.
Agreed.
and it. I mean, hey, stranger things have happened in wrestling.
That's wrestling, baby.
And who
So,
knows?
and I love, like I've said
Maybe
this a million
Casey shocks
times.
the world before then.
I love a good shakeup, and maybe that's where this current regime looks at Casey now that he's back and he's healthy. Maybe they see his passion. Maybe they see what he's like backstage. Maybe they're putting a lot of trust in this kid. Maybe this is the future of the company. They want to push him to the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's not a guy like, obviously
it's his
Nick Nemeth is a
density.
star.
I mean, destiny.
It's oh my God, McFly. Oh, that's good shit. Any other thoughts on that, Alicia?
No, you guys said it pretty well.
All right.
Nailed it.
All right. Main event time. X Division title. I absolutely loved this. Fabian Eichner going after Cedric Alexander's X Division title.
Mm-hmm.
Are the System going to have a system night, or is it going to end up going the other way? Your thoughts on this main event, guys?
Yeah.
It was worthy of the main event.
Yeah.
This was, I think, like when Fabian debuted, he pretty much set his sights on that X Division title of Cedric. Obviously, did the Ultimate X after that. Because I think even if you were familiar with him from his WWE run, I think you were like, well, does he? How does he fit into the roster? Which division? Where is he going? Because he's a big guy, so you can look at him and go like, okay, he's just going main event world title. But I'll tell you what, he's been showing out, and in this match, he went total X Division style. Like he has that in his bag of tricks. But it was like he's a natural in that division. And Cedric, I think we're getting into the underrated category right now. I think he's probably always been underrated, but I think even currently among TNA fans, our X Division champion is underrated. Not only for how good he is in the ring, which I know from watching him and being at early Ring of Honor stuff with him during his career there, but his mic work, because the System gets a lot of promo time, a lot of in-ring promos,
Right.
and Cedric's right there cutting, like he goes like super aggressive hype man type stuff, and it's good. It's good. He's doing great work. Honestly, this might be, I know people love the Hurt System and when he was a part of that, but this might be the best run of his career.
Most likely.
Yeah.
On a roll, you could say.
I think I've heard some people say that Eichner's the complete package, with the exception of we don't really know what he's going to be like on the mic wise. Hasn't had a lot of showing on that.
Last week we got that behind the scenes thing
That's
that they
true.
aired, and that was good. I think that was, but you're right. Like in front of the live audience, they haven't really given him the stick yet.
Yeah.
So I think that's the to be determined to see it in person. But I got some. But once again, when you get a segment like that, that could have been cut and divvied up a dozen times until they got it right. You don't know. Even if it's taped, it's still in front of a live audience. They're not gonna reshoot that unless it's just so bad. Do it a second time in front of a crowd, even if it is taped.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
Oh, there you go. We got Sting. He cannot co-sign on the the screamo promos. See, I like the screamo promos.
Yeah. So, but that is the episode. Cedric Alexander comes off the win. And so, yeah, we're gonna end it here. We've been on just going on over 2 hours now. We've dragged this on enough. Probably the longest news session we've had in quite a while. Maybe not in history of the TNA, but in a while.
I'm turning into a pumpkin.
Yeah, we all are. Trust me. Yeah, we all got to work in the morning. So we're gonna wrap it up here. But you guys know what to do as we jet out of here. We thank you all for joining us tonight. For the live reaction and the review here. Smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. Like I said, we just hit 2,600 subs on YouTube. Just a slow but steady climb, and we love every bit of it. Thank you so much for being here and along the journey. It's been a blast. But yeah, smash that like button on your way out, and we'll see you next week, folks. We're on the road to lockdown. It's getting interesting. Take care. Good night, folks.